Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to LEGO The Hobbit. Let us continue. So, we had more stuff we planned to do last level, but it went so long. Let's see, I assume our next level is looking for proof here. So let's just do that in free play mode. So we're gonna get two of the mini kits, two of the items in the first section, three, no, four mini kits and the other two items in the second section, and then the last where the 9 are summoned. So is this where the ring race come from? Is right there? That would make sense. So we're set pretty good. I wonder if I should be picking the leader, because he might be a redundant character. He doesn't have any special abilities. If I chose Frodo, he would have a unique ability, so he would always be included anyways. And that's what you want to do, is you want to pick a character you know you're always going to get anyways, so then the game will automatically select all the other free play characters to be balanced towards that. This very well may not have been the next level in the story. It's hard to tell. All I can do is follow the path and guess. Well, it's not all I could have done. I could certainly have pulled up a list and followed the list properly, but heck, I want to give a somewhat real experience of what a somewhat average player would do. That is weird. So I assume I'm not in Wraith mode right now with this glasses on, but that I don't want to sit there and look at that thing the whole time. Looks like there's something up there, but I have to do a little bit climbing before we reach it. Pull that down. Break all these rocks here. Get all those studs. I already have Master Burglar here on this level, so now this jump forward, then turn around, and then jump back is a little demanding. Not too demanding, but it's a little something. Hit that. Move forward up these stairs. Doesn't seem like there's anything in there. Oh, yeah, this was a little confusing, having to do that. And then a convenient little platform. Now we have Radagast, so we can do this. We wouldn't have been able to do this if we hadn't fixed the bug and replayed the level to get him to unlock. It should have been more obvious that something weird had gone on. Usually LEGO games don't have default characters unlock and they skip a spot. So as soon as when I saw that when this character unlocked, the fact that this character hadn't unlocked should have been a big old surprise. But then all these characters are locked, and all these characters are locked but available for purchase. So maybe there's a whole bunch of them I haven't done yet. Maybe, maybe not. mean, there's even some locked characters over here on the DLC section past the custom. Unless that's Sauron or Saruman. Somebody like that. So if this is when the 9 ring wraiths were created or risen from the dead, why did they not show up in the rest of the story? Why weren't they constant antagonists to Frodo and the other people? That would have had so much more action. He just didn't want action in his story. It's like trying to make a romantic novel into a video game. It certainly can be tried, but it's not going to be an action-based video game that most people play. It's going to be something more akin to a visual novel, where there is actually considerable small amounts of interactivity in comparison. And there's nothing wrong with visual novel games. They're too long for me to generally consider to play, but they certainly are nowhere near the majority of the style of games that are played. So I hope I got everything there.
Dark spells, Gandalf. You're full of hate.
I still don't know where these wizards came from. I heard they were assigned to certain areas, but are they humans? How old are they? Are they from an ancient species that has been around for 5,000 years or something? Did they come from a completely different land that's just never mentioned? Are there only 5 or 6 of them on the planet? That's kind of like the Witcher 3 type thing. There were witches in The Witcher, but they were so he got close. There were so few of them that The Witcher knew most of them by name. And it wasn't particularly even the Witcher's job in the Witcher game. I don't know why I'm talking about a Witcher game, and if I'm covering a kid's game, that's a very mature game for adults. But yeah, his job isn't even to hunt witches. Witches don't hunt witches particularly. They mostly hunt monsters. So if I was gonna venture a guess, right now we already have the design, so I can just follow arrows. And because I can just follow arrows, that means I probably just need to deal with that one glowing yellow arrow that's right here, and I can just move to the rest of the section. So I need a Morgul blade object. Would you be able to take it out? Ah. That's good to know. The glowing Witch King or whoever. Lich King. Are there liches in the Tolkien stories? Yeah, while he did create a lot of things, by today's standards, there's a lot more fantasy things you could certainly... Right, so... This one, to get, we need Frodo, Bilbo. Yeah, go into rage mode to get it. Where's Gandalf when we need him? Here he is. Hit that. Hit that. Here we go, here we go. There's not really a lot going on in these levels. I'm feeling myself be very quiet as we're just kind of walking in sections. It's like, what is there new to say? What is there? There isn't really anything new to say. Let's heal this. What is this, a spider or a bat? It was a bat. It's in the darkness. Ah, here was a good section. We could have done for more of these types things. It's like one over here. These indicators are such bad indicators. So it looks like there's nothing here. I hope there's nothing here. I hope it's all. So this, this, and this. And then next time, that way, that one, and that one. So this, and this. I like having to only do that twice. It's really nice to not have to do the standard, do it 3 times just so we can make the game longer. They really spent no effort to make this game feel longer. I mean, what can you really do? You put out a game without the 3rd section at all. Promised it as DLC. 2 little kids. This is one of the worst reasons for DLC. It's like you're just ruining the experience for kids that can't even understand or can't wait. It really made me a great example of this is like the fact that Minecraft Story Mode came out as 6 sections, and just about now the 6th chapter of the 1st season is done. The 2nd season, they'll almost certainly get one, will be a different story, and hopefully there's a complete story in the 1st one. But so the kids that got Minecraft Story Mode Season 1, Season 1, Episode 1, right when it came out, had to wait like 2 or 3 weeks before they could get Episode 2. 2 or 3 more weeks to do 4. 2 or 3 more weeks to do 5. That would drive me crazy if I was a kid. I'd be like, no way, that is not acceptable. I want a full game. And it's even worse when that final one doesn't even come out. You may have noticed there, I'm trying to show you again, but I don't think I can because I don't think I can climb up. Right there. The rope is hanging, it's attached to nothing. It's just hanging in the air. Without a care. So, the item here is right in the middle. What do I do to get that item? nothing with... If I stand on this, I can target that right there. That's one lit. But that's just gonna open the door. It's not going to give me this thing I want. So is it down below? I guess I almost have to assume it is, and that the arrow is just confusing me, because the only other thought I could think it would be to go into Wraith mode and seeing if there's something right here. There's like nothing. Yeah. There's a dig spot over here. I bet I missed this or wasn't able to dig. Can you dig? You can dig. They do a dance. I thought it was gonna be a Star Wars reference with a lightsaber there. But nope, it's just a glowing staff. Okay. Look at that spin. Ooh, that is nice looking. I'm kind of surprised that the game doesn't lock up animating it. So door should open now. To the next section we go. How much do we have left? We have one simple mini kit piece and that's it. That's not a big deal. I guess I kind of like this bat effect. It's spooky. Come on. Oh, I have to hit the plant out of the way. That's odd. I was trying to jump. And it wouldn't let me. Can't jump over the plant. You have to actually hit it. This is a good sequence, but it's too dark. And the items don't disappear fast enough. I don't really understand why the Lego pieces don't just immediately disappear. If I'm gonna be kind of honest. Once you've hit them, once you've destroyed them, why does it not just go away immediately? Here it is. We really don't need the slow fade out. As an Indiana Jones reference, I believe. There we go. So we've got everything. We could just save and exit, but let's work our way to the rest of the level. We need the studs anyways, and I would like to play these levels all the way through at least a couple times, at least twice, to see if there was something new I could say about them, even though they are incredibly short and dull. Did we fight anything in this? Well, we fought the skeletons when we got the item. But otherwise, no fighting at all. Why weren't we fighting skeletons during that whole time? There the game bugged out again. Open that. I think this is it. And this was supposed to be Sauron we see here. I think. Or we're seeing one of the 9 kings.
You would have been known as a servant of evil.
Yeah, the 9 kings.
One of a number. One of 9.
The bat tried to move into his head too. Well, that didn't take 50 minutes like the last time, so we now can try to catch up a little bit with the overworld stuff. That's good. Hey, we're almost up to 1,000,000 studs. If this puts us back at the default place, which I suspect it will, then we should purchase some silver while we're here. So a glow stick, a troll's bane, which I guess that probably turns them into, and a wraith snorkel. So you could put on it potato. I don't know what that really is. And the mithril giddy up staff. What does this build? A mountain. Real interesting mini kit there. A mountain. How many mithril bricks are we gonna get out of this? 3? Maybe 4? No, just 3. I should buy at least 100 of everything for all the loot. I guess putting this right where you always end up is a good fix. Like this, yeah, I need a bunch of this. And then this, so I need a bunch of this. I'm almost out of studs already. Like I can't buy rubies and emeralds or any of that stuff. Wood I have a decent amount, leather I have a decent amount, rope I have a decent amount, rock I have a lot of, carrots probably too few, bread not enough. That was all my money. I had 1,000,000 studs, just gone now. Just gone. Dragon Slayer. Yeah, that guy wants me to dress up as a dragon. So where can we go? This guy wants something we have, so we should go ahead and go in this area and see how many question marks we can get done, or at least find out what they want, and return everything that we already have, and collect all the mithril bricks we can get. As for this, we can pop in here for a second. We know that there is going to be, I would assume at least, 9 of these puzzles. So I would say let's wait till these 9 puzzles are completely found before we make 9 custom characters, which we may only be able to make 8 custom characters anyways, but it's still a decent thought. Sing for the king. Let's run that way. And then I'll run around and turn them all in.
Beneath the mountain, oh, we had a nice little ditty going earlier, but before I got the chance to commit it to memory, my fellow singers wandered off. They'll be around town somewhere. 2 of them there were. Fancy helping me out with the reunion?
Alright, so find 2 singers and bring them. Not a big deal.
The wood shall wave on mountains and grass beneath the sun. His wealth shall flow in fountains and rivers golden run.
So you come back this way. These puzzles obviously are just designed to make us just designed to like to make you run around the world and get acquainted with where things are. This world is, this area is designed pretty badly. I will say, yeah, it's difficult to navigate an area like this when every time you could, anywhere you're standing, you could take 2 steps to the left or right and die. That's a little too precarious. There was a Skyrim city that was kind of like this, that you didn't drown and it was way better.
Thank you so much for rounding them all up. I promise you.
You'd just get in the water and be slowed down a little bit by your walking ability.
The mountains, the king of carven stone, the lord of silver fountains shall come into his own.
The wood shall wave on mountains and grass beneath the sun. His wealth shall flow in fountains and rivers golden run.
His crown shall be upholden, his harp shall be restrung, his halls shall echo golden to songs of yore sung.
The streams shall run in gladness, and the lakes shall shine and burn. All sorrow, fail, and sadness, and the mountain kings return.
It's weird to have a voice actor do the voice of a Lego figure and then sing as a Lego figure. And it feels like a lot of that song was recorded in different parts. So one person was probably in the booth to do their part, then the next person in that booth when they all needed to be in the same room and have practiced together quite a lot.
Then you forged the mithril mirror armor? Excellent. Now I should be able to withstand a few dozen, 100 or so knocks before needing to be rescued. Thank you kindly.
So what's this red brick? Attracts studs. Well, I can't buy it even if I wanted to. At least we know what it is. Oh, I'm so short on studs though. I hadn't thought about just the level of if I run into characters now I can't afford them. That is a bit of a problem. We'll have to play the bonus level again after this recording for a 3rd time. I've never had to grind in a Lego game really. Still haven't found that mithril flail. It wants me to go in here. Alive without burning, as cold as death, never thirsty, always drinking, all in mail, never clinking. Solve the riddle, choose wisely. So, silver. Alive without burning. Leather. Alive without burning. Leather, mail, never clinking. Could it be leather? Alive without breath, as cold as death. Leather is cold. Never thirsty, always drinking. All in mail, but never clinking. It's not chicken. Alive without breathing. Cold as death. Fish. I don't even have enough fish. I think it is fish, but I don't have enough fish to do. And see, if I run around here, it's wood and stone and rope and everything else. Like, here's some fish right next to it, but in fact, there's some fish all the way on the outside of this thing. And probably fish all the way on the outside of everything else too, but right, move on to question mark. Hide and seek once more.
Play hide and seek once more. We've travelled distant shores in barrel, chimney, grate and boat. Play hide and seek once more.
I think the other song, not this song. This song seems a little ridiculous. But the other song may have been written in the book.
Alright.
And I don't know why they're singing for this hide and seek song. Why don't they just, hey, we're gonna go hide, you come find us. How far should I search? How about I go this way and get this mithril brick while we're running around? Really? Now in LEGO Lord of the Rings there was a section that was a nightmare trying to jump. It was just badly programmed. Oh, come on. I don't know if there actually is a mithril brick up there, so.
Anyone else think the master looks a bit like a mole? He's not behind building.
How much? 25,000? Can't afford you. Are we still playing hide and seek? I guess we would be. Notice how I have to jump there if I to. It's not inside any of the buildings. I'm almost certain of that. Could they be on the roof? I think they might be able to be on the roof. With my double loot ability now, it's probably a decent thought to run over this way. I wish I could jump all the way over there, but I'm not gonna make that. Very poor job of it. Maybe the kids are just good hiders. There's one.
Found me, eh? Nothing gets past you.
Is he gonna make it? That's 2 of 3. So if I've got one there and one there, the third one must be over this direction somewhere. It was just over here. Come on, you don't know how to burn things? Alright, let's switch to a character that can burn something. Burn. Not sure what this is going to do, but give me a bunch of gold. Alright. Switch to Legolas here. Is that one of them right there? How do I get up there? Jump this direction. Jump this way. Don't fall. Fall right into the water. Then why don't I? So the kids hiding and seeking are here. Again, we are here. There he is. Got him. Found him. Good, so it wasn't somebody way at the top. That's another quest done. Another mithril brick in the bag. The bag of holding.
You found us all again, another brick to claim, a mithril prize for eagle eyes that once more won this game.
It would be surprising if that rhyming and singing was actually from The Lord of the Rings. Sunken Spirits next. Would be a little bit of a surprise, not much though.
Morale has been a little low in this
I wouldn't
town
be
of late.
surprised if there were recipes
My father used to
for
tell
actual
me stories
food
of
in
Goblin-town
the
that had
stories.
power to raise even the most sunken of spirits. If you'd be kind enough to find it for me, I think it could be just what we need.
Does she want the laughing shield?
Oh my! Is that the yodeling shield? That is rather droll. It did make me laugh though. I suppose it did the job. Hopefully it'll cheer my husband up too. He was mumbling earlier about something he'd lost. Maybe you could help him out if you see him.
So that was one of the items we had already collected. So next to this mithril brick, there's a couple questions. Maybe we can get those done too. Mithril brick, where are you? You must be up there. So where I was going anyways. It's just a game. Whatever. Suffice it to say, at this point the game and I have a difficult relationship. Really? Difficult would be a generous way to put it. It's not reacting to controllers as well as it should. It's hitching up at crucial points. It's bugging out. Just completely not doing what it's supposed to do. Right, jump. I guess I don't want to get too close to the edges here for fear of falling off as I had before. So I need to jump on this, and then need to jump on this, and then I need to jump on that. Got it. Next brick. I don't think... Well, there's one here, and there's a question mark. So I want to go do the question mark first. Just spice things up a little bit. So I think there may only be one bridge. Darn it. I think there's only one bridge that crosses the central section. If I were to guess, maybe two bridges.
Come get your fish, cook 'em, keep 'em, stick 'em on your wall.
See, what does he want us to build?
Word on the pier is that a group of travelers have designs on breaking into Erebor. Sounds like madness to me, as well as a guaranteed way of waking an angry dragon. If that beast decides to go on a rampage, I plan to be prepared to defend Lake Town with my trusty ballista. That is, if I get round to building it. Maybe you could help.
Yeah. Okay, 109 is needed for... No, 10, and then... I had 109. The system's confusing. What they want appears on the side. What I have is in the middle. It feels like it would be just as confusing if it was the vice versa. So there you've entered a state of you need to really differentiate. And I don't know how you would really do that. I'd have to think it through for a second. Well, what I think you would do is you wouldn't show two complete collections of everything you have. What you would say is you would one by one say he wants 5 wood, you have 105, press A to purchase.
It's not the biggest ballista I've seen, but as they say, any port in a burning storm of dragonfire. Here, take this for your trouble.
Now, I can use this though. Interesting. Can't fire at the houses though. So only at the lake. There's some birds flying through here. But I don't think I would ever be able to hit any of them. Or if it would count it even if I did. Shoot the moon. There's something over there. There's something over there. It's targeting them, but it's saying no, I can't fire. Interesting. Let's see what this quest is.
I thought maybe the Mirkwood air had drifted downstream and I was imagining it, but no. Goblins have actually stolen our boats. Look at them, riding around there without a care in the world. My aim is terrible, but someone needs to knock those cheeky beggars into the water and teach them a lesson.
Cheeky buggers, is that how they talk in Middle-earth? like British people or British stereotypical talk. Well, see, this is kind of fun, but there's no sound here. This is the only time also we've had the ability to shoot at boats, and it's through a ballista. Strange design.
Yes. How'd you like those apples, you boorish boat burglars? Ah, thank you for that. It was worth having my boat stolen just to see those goblins get plunged into the water. Now, to see what the damage is.
No new quests over here. Lost fireflies. Wow, it thinks I'm way over there. And this, I guess, is a new... Yeah, you don't need to ever program your characters to sit there and say, Hey, I think I can buy this guy now. Braga. I must have got some coins at some point.
I gave my son a firefly jar to ease his fear of the dark. However, I've not seen him with it since we passed by Thranduil's kingdom a while ago. He's probably too proud to admit he's lost it. If you're in the area anytime soon, would you mind having a look around for it?
So there's an item we're looking for that we don't have. Let's see. So this area is almost completely cleaned out. This jump is a little too far to make. Requires jumping down. How much fish do I have? 40. How much fish does it want? If I could get up to 50, I'm willing to go back in there. If I can't get up to 50 though. You get off the fish thing, lady. Off. Out of the way so I can break this fish jar. 48. And then there's a character over here that... How do I get to that guy? Is he up? So I have to get up on this side somehow. Which is kind of difficult. So, like, where's the way? I have to start all the way over here. I was trying to do this. And I knew it was going to eventually want me to do this. Let's see. Jump right in the water and kill myself because that's what I should do. That's good video game playing for you. Killing yourself immediately. Well, while we have cleared off this section, and we may be very close to clearing off all the sections by the time we've done all of the levels in free play, I still kind of feel like there'll be 2 or more hours of just free play to get the little extra things I missed done. Spending a lot of time on a game that really doesn't deserve it. Any kid would have long since put this away, moved on to the next game. There is something also about that where, you know, video games come out frequently enough, and kids are in school, so they don't have a lot of free time anyways. I hope he's less than 16,000. He's 25,000. Darn it. $27,000. Got it. Got super lucky there. Lake man, Lake Town man, archer. And down this way. How many fish do I have? Here's some more fish. 50. I have exactly 50. So I hope it's only asking for exactly 50. Nope, it's 100. Yep, it wants 100 fish. I have 50 fish. Alright. So, there's one thing here, the Master of Lake Town, that we need done during the daytime. Here's something new. So let's fly there. We got about 8 minutes left, so we can certainly run around. I'll have to go through the bonus level again to get another 1,000,000 studs. How many times will I have to do that? Yeah, I bet somewhere close to 4 or 5. If I was just gonna venture a thought. Alright, so I know where this is. That it's pointing. It's way up there at the top where we've been to this section and there was nothing there before, and now there is something there. Why there was nothing there before doesn't make a lot of sense. Even if they were going to use it for this mission, having just a completely empty area at any point in the game makes very little sense. It's boring and disappointing. There should be some studs or something. Yep. Either that or just block it off with a doorway. And then you would lead people to think, well, if the doorway is blocked off, I need a key or something, and they'd look for a key that doesn't exist, so that's still a bit of a problem.
Greetings. You are in the presence
Flower
of the
plant
fastest
right in front of
bowman
his
in all
face.
Middle-earth. However, I yearn to shoot even more arrows with even greater speed, and a mithril multi-bow could grant me this ability. Could I ask that you forge me one? The secret to a fancy flail will be your reward.
Fancy flail. So I don't think there is a fancy fancy flail. What does that mean? How come I can just walk through this great safety bars you've got there? Alright. So like, we cleared off this section and we've mostly cleared off this section. We could do like that one. But mostly we haven't touched this section. We really haven't touched this section. We don't have enough to purchase people. We need to purchase that guy at some point. I think we've mostly cleared off this section. Here's a guy that we already have the item for. Radagast's house. Oh, interesting. There's a ton of garbage in this game that you could have taken out and kept better elements of LEGO Lord of the Rings, I would say. that's where the merging often is the best case. You can make two bad games, combine them together, and have one good game on the second try. But that's not a valid way to make video games. You can't sell somebody something broken and bad and then expect them to buy it a second time for the real version, the version that's polished. But you could think about it. And in production you might work that way. But it's probably a waste of time.
Skeleton crack. Finally, I can bust this thing open. And many other things besides. Here, I'll let you do the honors on this one as an extra thanks or whatever.
So, where's the thing she was trying to open? Middle Earth Carnival? What does that even mean? I can't purchase it anyways. But whatever. That's another red brick down. Do we have anything we can turn in? Do we have anything new to turn in or work with? We never did make it over there, so we'll have to deal with that. So what sections are left? We have mostly this middle section, I would say, needs to be worked on. So like one section here, one section here, one section here, that's kind of a big section, one section here, that's kind of a big section. Everything else has been run through at least once. We've obviously missed some stuff. Let's see. So let's travel the weather top and get those things. Those mithril bricks if we can get them. Slowly but surely we're going to get this all done. Again, why are we doing this at nighttime? Why does it keep putting us in nighttime? I don't know. I also don't know why these statues exist at all, because you can fly through the menu at any time. Best I can figure those were going to be map statues like in LEGO Lord of the Rings. Well, I sure dropped the ball there. Failed to climb a mountain. Let's see. This should allow me to open this with just this. There's one mithril brick. Looks like I could do some collecting that way too. Hey, it's better to play the bonus game though. It's better to spend your time playing the bonus game, get 1 million, spend that 1 million on whatever you want or need. Is this available? Yeah. It's inside the mountain, that's what I figured. Can't squeeze into the cave as a giant creature. Alright. When all is set right, and as it should be, my treasure will be revealed for you to see. Hard earth below to start our quest, clear skies above where eagles nest. Lush forests sway in the west, and let fire mountains stir that used to rest. Eastern Violet. Okay. So I think I've figured this out. Green points to the left, red points to the right. Like this points up. I have no idea what that should point to, but I guess that's brown, so that would make some sense. Switch to the mithril bow and shoot the silver one, so I can stand on this, I guess. And then I need to switch to this, which guy? Which one is he, the one that does the Lego hooks? Is he on the, yeah. Pull here. Can I hit this with that? Nope. So, switch back to Gandalf. Let's see. There's one up there. There we go, got them all. There was a little bit more to that. Like climbing up there to get to that, but whatever. A good puzzle. I could see why it would want to be set in a cave like this more than anywhere else, but there's no reason that we couldn't have just walked into a cave without having to walk through a door and a load screen. Let's see. We have the Great Goblin, and we have this question mark to do right here. So I'm gonna go just a little bit late here. It's been an hour. We could finish right now, but we've been in this area. It actually is quite close to Bree too. So just being persistent for not a great reason even. I'm not even gonna be able to buy the character. Yeah, it's silly. It's silly to go forward. We'll come back to Bree and deal with West Top. As you can see, there's very little in this sections to do. If I have 1,000,000 and ran around and purchased characters, we could get everything over on this side done. And we kind of have everything on following this line here done, sort of. There's still a lot of things to do, but not as much as we would think. Anywho, we are done with this recording. We're at 45.7%, so we're quickly approaching the 50% mark, and it's only going to faster and faster be filled out. 71 of 160 mini kits, 15 mithril bricks so we can forge something, 23 of 32 designs, 8 of 16 master burglars, still only 6 of 32 red bricks. We can't afford any of them. Keep running out of money. We've got collected 91 of 250 mithril bricks. So we're doing good. Again, I'm going to go play the bonus level again. Get another 1,000 studs. The loot in this game has really, really ruined the system. It could have been implemented way better. Anywho, as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.